Welcome to Five Fires YouTube. Today we're going to be firing up over here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Not already following me on Instagram or X at the Caliber, please subscribe, hit the like button, fired up. I'm the main host, Mondo. Let's do this. Today is a beautiful Wednesday. The weather is absolutely gorgeous out here at Universal. To start off our updates today, probably the biggest update, I don't think I'm gonna have a bigger update than this one, is we got this box structure that has arrived at Curious George parking lot for that facade. I kept thinking it was gonna be a house. It was gonna be maybe the juke joint, you know, Sinners. But no, this thing is looking like Hellraiser. That cube, that puzzle that he has, I think it's called the Lament. It's looking like that. It's looking like you're gonna walk in through the puzzle from Hellraiser, Pinhead, and then whatever adventure we're gonna get out of that. I haven't watched Hellraiser in so long, but one thing I will say, I remember being pretty damn terrified of that look. You know, all the pinheads on the face, and he has like magical powers in a sense, you know, very spiritual, I guess. So how are they gonna do this house? We'll see. It's all speculation right now, but it's looking like the cube from Hellraiser. Like, just seeing it now, it really looks like that. If it is Hellraiser, what are your thoughts? Post in the comments right now. Do you want to see a Hellraiser house for HHN 2026? One cool update that has now happened, feature presentation, which is FanFest, now open in regular hours, so you don't have to be FanFest days. You can just come on a regular day. We got all the Yoshi stuff up here. Harry Potter, Sailor Moon, Jurassic. This has arrived recently too. I saw somebody holding it earlier. 75 bucks. Wow. So cool to see all this stuff still in stock, you know? I was worried it was all gonna be gone. Got all the Scooby-Doo stuff as well. Even the t-shirts still in stock. And I got a lot of that one-piece stuff still in stock. And these arrived recently. I know this was a hot commodity. One of the coolest parts now for regular park hours, Sanji's Gali is open. So you want some of that one-piece food, you can just get it in regular park hours. Because if you try to do this during FanFest, that line is just ginormous. It's like a 1 hour wait for food. Also now during regular park hour, you could get the Scooby-Doo cookies. They did go up in price a little bit to $10.99, but you can get them in regular park hour now. Still no clearing out over here at Parisian Courtyard, but it is rumored that we are going to get an HHN house at some point right here. Hoping to see some testing today, but I don't think they're going to be doing anytime soon. They got people walking over here. Look at that. Probably working on the electrical component aspect of it, all this. And still scaffolding. That's crazy, right? Still got lots of scaffolding over here at this launch. Huh. One thing I do want to say where a lot of progress has happened, all the glass. They're almost done over here on this side. Wow. Damn, they are progressing a ton, man. All right, I think we're gonna keep up with the updates and go to the escalators so we can look down over there at that rumored Killer Clowns and do the studio tour so we could get some more updates on that. Max doesn't let me walk through here without getting some macarons. These are the best snack in all of Universal. They are so good. So cool to get a close-up look at all the technology that goes into this ride. Wow. That is awesome. Jojo, come on, Joseph. Jojo. One thing Universal has been struggling with is maintaining these trees. They've given up and just put metal. Because it was like this glued rock stuff right here. And they've gone to this one now. That one's probably going to work the best in my opinion. Last time I was here, I was talking about how they cleared out Mummy and there was wood. Well, guess what? We got a tent. It has arrived. Another tent. Now the question is that the front or is that the front? You know, where's the front and exit of this thing? Because then at that point, like, we started looking for the facade, you know? I don't think any wood or anything has been laid out just yet. But what's really cool about this tent and the work that's going to be happening, we're going to be right here for FanFest. So we get a really good look at stuff in there. That's going to be exciting during FanFest. We'll be on floor level getting updates on that thing. I don't know what this one is rumored to be. And then far off in the distance, some new wood has arrived. Look at that. Let me get a better angle at that front side of that facade. Why is there a wall on the right side of that facade on T-pad, which is rumored to be Killer Clowns? Why is there a wall all of a sudden? I'm trying to really recall if that wall existed in previous year, because we've had Killer Clown twice already, and I want to say I don't think so. Huh. Some odd changes happening over there on that T-pad house. Possibly more ending, some changes in the front. There's a lot of rumor of like, what about if it is Killer Clowns, but it kind of comes based on the video game? Could it be a video game adaptation? I don't know. Very interesting stuff happening there at T-pad. All right, it's that time to get on the studio tour. Thankfully, no wait today.
Be able to step into the office of Oscar-winning costume designer Edith Pitt, or drive through the prop warehouse on the train. By the 1980s, this was the home to the preview center. The popular Star Wars tour included the special events stage and entire show that featured actor Robert Wagner.
I wasn't expecting you to ask me that. You know what? I love being around talented, wonderful, hilarious people. So you get to work with Chelsea Fly. How about you, Chelsea? What's your favorite?
Oh, I love Waving to the Friends.
Oscar Nunez and Chelsea Fry. There's a awesome. The show is streaming on Peacock now. Speaking of Peacock, the Academy. Just 32 and 33.
Hey there, I'm Reba McIntyre.
What's happening? Everybody stay seated and hold on. Let's get closer. Right behind this house is one of the most spectacular sets ever created. The crash site from Stevens 747 aircraft that was destroyed specifically for the scene. This movie used over 500 effect shots. 110 years, Universal has been thrilling audiences from around the globe by making them laugh, cry, and sit on the edge of the seats. When our founder, Carl Laemmle, opened the doors to the public in 1915, he understood the power of storytelling and the excitement of going behind the scenes can inspire. So hopefully you feel a little
Appropriate props. We're in stage 9 at Universal.
Barker?
The tavern I'm super excited for. It's just like a classic deal.
You can see the mesh they're going to use cover up the roller coaster. Look at that. Huh. That's brand new. Sadly, the ride vehicles have just been chilling. No testing for us today. Hopefully we catch it on our next trip though. They are looking beautiful. That's going to be all for today's adventure. Can't wait to come back. Keep seeing how all these facades are coming to life. I keep feeling like the one at Jurassic World is like skyscrapers or something. It could also be like a theater. That's another one. Some other people are saying cathedral and I don't know, man. Aztec temples. Who knows what the freak that one is? I think it's going to be an original. That's what I think. I think it's going to be an original. But man, HHN is full blown in construction mode. Can't wait to see all the progression of everything. And hopefully we get our first announcement somehow, either late May or June. Hopefully it doesn't go much longer than that. But thank you guys for watching. Smash that like button. We are firing it down.